Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I volunteer just because I love sport.
It's inclusive for everybody. There's things for children, there's things for wheelchair users.
The aquatic centre's only just reopened, so I wanted to be sort of involved in part of that journey.
The volunteers, they're just so inspirational, and to be more like them, it makes me a better person, a happier person.
And it's a good thing to do. It's fun to meet new people and get involved in an international sporting event.
They're purely for the athletes' benefit and also to see how the real world works.
I volunteer because I'm doing sport management at Manchester Metropolitan University.
I volunteer at a lot of things because it makes me meet new people.
But every time I come, I have a great time, and I'd encourage anyone to give it a go.
And it's just an amazing experience to do, really.
Feeling that cost of living crunch? Labara are here to help.
All I want is great customer service and network, but for less.
That's why Labara gives you 15 gigabytes of 5G data and unlimited UK minutes and text for just £10 a month. Plus, no contract, change or cancel anytime.
An excellent customer service.
So what's stopping you joining the bill-busting revolution? Labara. More for less.
Well, welcome everyone back to Aberdeen Sports Village. We're here for the last day of action in the Citi Paraswimming World Series meet, incorporating the British Swimming International Meet 2024. Well, what a great 3 days of action so far. And it's going to be quite a quick session this morning, with some sprint events as well, and some very exciting 100-metre events to follow at the end of the session. It's the women's 50 metres freestyle event that's open to all of the 14 classes in the major internationals. So expect some fast times for them. It's followed by the men's equivalent, the open men's 50 metres freestyle. And then we finish off the session with the 100 metres butterfly, firstly for women and secondly for the open men's event. So that's what we've got in store for you this morning, short and sharp. But again, like we've seen for the previous 3 days, it should be very exciting indeed. Lots of top names to watch out for this morning, and hopefully some more records as well. British Swimming would like to thank our official partners, Citi and Labara, and our official suppliers, Speedo and SOS. And of course, our hosts, Aberdeen City Council, for their support of this event. We'd also like to acknowledge and thank our officials, all both on the deck and working behind the scenes for ensuring this event is of World Series standard. Thank you, everyone, for your help in staging this event. And that's nice that the crowd have acknowledged the work that the volunteers and the officials do to make this event happen. So we're about 2 minutes out from our first event of the morning. Last day of action is about to come.
This is the women's 50-metre freestyle heat. Please welcome in our swimmers.
So 3 swimmers in this first heat, and as always a mix of classifications. It's the S9 swimmer from Denmark, 15-year-old Johanna Erlend Vrocha, 32.02. A lot of good contests between Eva Gard and Kirsty Gibb. Look at this, stroke for stroke. Will be Eva Gard in first. Really good battle for this first heat. Again, as we've been seeing all week, the times from the swimmers compared to the world record mark for their class, converted into points, 620 points for the winner of that first heat.
Please welcome our athletes for Heat 2.
So the races, all the heats in this 50 freestyle seeded. Lane 0, the slowest entry times. Lane 9, the fastest entry time. So we should see almost diagonal lines as we go through the heats. In terms of points, as Tabitha Teshauer touches the wall first. Maybe watch out for the British record holder Ellie Chalice in lane 3, just below those 2 yellow mark lines, which are 4 and 5. Gina Butcher as well, the German swimmer, looks like she might be in ahead of Ellie Chalice. So the S3 and S4 swimmers, the lowest numerical classes in this heat, have the highest points total. Gina Butcher and Ellie Chalice, of course, medalists at the international events, the big internationals. And Butcher is the one at the top, 5.71 against 5.12, with Teshauer in third.
Please welcome our swimmers for Heat 3.
Pretty even, not the diagonal line that we saw in that previous heat. Because lane 4, Iona Winifred, the youngster, 13 years of age, record-breaking form earlier this week. Really streaking ahead in the centre. Could be a good points total for Iona. It is a good total, 629. That will be the highest of everyone in that heat. Just ahead of Fern Snedden. There's the result confirmed. Iona Winifred, yes, 7, 629. That's an excellent swim. Fern Snedden in second and Wong Chuk Yan in third.
Please welcome our swimmers for Heat 4.
So again, some big names in this one. And the centre, lane number 4, Carmen Lim going well. Commonwealth Games swimmer for Malaysia. Swimming with that one arm. Eliza Humphrey is maybe just going to the lead. She was inside her own British record time in the 400 yesterday. Finished behind her sister, Daniel Doris. Will have the highest points earners, the Canadians celebrating here in the crowd. 710 points. It's Canada 1 and 2, I think. Sabrina Duchesne. Also a big points total in that outside lane, 677 for Duchesne. Swimmer closest to us. Looks like Carmen Lim with that good swim at the front of the field, Malaysian. It was based in the UK, Carmen Lim, for a period of time. Not sure if she still is. That's a good swim there in the centre of that field. Eliza Humphrey's black tip goggles will have to be checked before the result will be made official. Does look like Canada are going to be 1 and 2 though. So that's Eliza Humphrey, goggles checked. Results are here. Canada is 1 and 2 ahead of Carmen Lim from Malaysia.
Please welcome our swimmers for Heat 5.
Another Canadian in this heat, heat number 5. Abby Tripp in lane number 5 might have a chance of posting a big point score. Scarlett Humphrey, been in British record breaking form, 31.74 is her British record. She goes in lane 7, she's coming into the wall now. Oh, Scarlett Humphrey, bang on her own British record there, so she's equalled that time. 778 points. Abby Tripp also in 700 point range, as I thought she might be. Good swim for the Canadian. Canada having a good morning. Everyone else in the 600 or 500 range, but Scarlett Humphrey, record breaking form. And she'll probably count that one as a record as well. She hasn't broken it, she's equalled it. Her own S11 British record. That result is confirmed. The result is confirmed. Scarlett Humphrey, big points total 778, equalling her own British record. Well done, Scarlett.
Please welcome our swimmers for Heat 6.
Last heat, and right on the far side of the pool, 2 world champions from last year. Marianne Ribeiro of Brazil in lane 8, the champion in the S9 class. Aurélie Rivard, champion in the S10 class, world record holder from Canada. Going well is Ariane Hunsinger, having a good meet. Hunsinger 28.72, not quite ahead of the world record holder. Big points totals there. Lisette Brunsma also with a big points total. The world champion from last year in the S11 class. So that final heat sees the points totals ramping up into the 800 range. Of course, first 8 swimmers try and make it into the A finals tonight. B finals also on offer. World Series Youth Finals and also a national final as well for the GB swimmers. So Lisette Brunsma's goggles will have to be checked before the result can be made official. Looks like world record holder in the S10 class, Aurélie Rivard, continuing that good run of form for Canada. Followed by Ariane Hunsinger. We had a great swim there. Result looks like it is confirmed. It's Canada 1 and 2 with Brunsma in 3rd.
This is the open men's 50-metre freestyle heats. Please welcome in our swimmers.
So 2 swimmers in this first heat, first of the 6 heats. Dimitri Grandjew won 2 gold medals already, World Para Series gold medals. Wonder if he's going to add another one in this 50 freestyle. It's going to be another big points total for the Frenchman. Look at this, a 988 points. Excellent swim there from the Frenchman. He's been consistently up in the 900 point range. We saw him in 100 yesterday. 200 it was actually yesterday for Dimitri Grandjew. Up in the 970 point range. He's gone better than that. 988 for the Frenchman. Great swim. Sydney Roskilly in 2nd.
Please welcome our swimmers in Heat 2.
So again, this heat seeded so that the faster swimmers over on the far side. Well, in terms of points, have a look for Andreas Ehrenhofer, already a winner earlier this week in the World Series 50 breaststroke. The Austrian goes in lane 7, flying in 3rd at the minute. Good tussle here from Mackenzie O'Reilly and Andrew Griffiths. George Longley in, and Ehrenhofer 532 points. That might be tough to beat. Final swimmer is coming in. Final swimmer is Rodrigo Santillan from Peru. Peruvian made his debut at the big championships in his home country at the Parapan Games in Lima 2019. And he's registered 303 points. 381 for Harvey Phillips. But it was Ehrenhofer, as we thought, the pre-race favourite. 532 for the Austrian.
Please welcome our swimmers for Heat 3.
So this one, interesting one. It's a call here. Bruce D might be the favourite given his freestyle sprint form over the last couple of days. He goes in lane 3. Zach Washington Young in the bottom of those two yellow marked lanes, also going well. Probably better known as a distance man, but these two in the same class, they're coming in together. Declan Castle's first to the wall, and Zach Washington Young and Bruce D, yeah, in the 600 point range. And it is Bruce D, just gets the edge. Zach Washington Young was coming back, but Bruce D was able to hold on. 33.30 for Bruce D. 33.57. Zach Washington Young bang on his entry time. Equalled the entry time that he had. Sam Downey in 3rd, but Bruce D takes that one.
Please welcome our swimmers in Heat 4.
Well, very close contest in this heat in the early stages. There's 3 S8s in the centre, more close to the centre of the pool. Akash Das in 2, Zach Zoner in 3, Jamie Curtis in 4. And first to the wall looks like lane 6, Darren Paredes Flores. 480 points. It is Jamie Curtis, I think. No, Zach Zoner. In fact, getting in ahead of Jamie Curtis. It is the S8 swimmers who will lead them. Archie Hare, who broke that long-standing British record, 20-year-old British record a couple of days ago. 31.58 for him. He'd like to Goggles have to be checked, of course, for Archie here. And he's done 551 points, not quite as much as Zach Zona and Jamie Curtis. 591 and 578. Archie here looking like he's in third position. Tops are confirmed now. Zach Zona continuing that good run for Canada ahead of Jamie Curtis and Archie here.
Please welcome our swimmers in Heat 5.
Canada again represented in this one. Philippe Vachon going in lane number 2, 2 lanes up from the bottom. Going well in 6 is Yannick Eckhart of Germany. Yannick Eckhart, a real long stroke at the front there, 27.62, 650 points, and that is going to be good enough. Just ahead of Jacobo Brun and Philippe Vachon. Really good swim there from Yannick Eckhart, the S9 swimmer, 27.62. 0.2 of a second almost faster than his entry time. So Eckhart takes it. Germany ahead of Canada, ahead of Spain.
Please welcome our swimmers in Heat 6.
Again, big names in this final heat. Roger Dorsman has been an absolute star this week. Already 5 titles to his name. The S11 swimmer, 2 lanes from the top. Nicholas Guy Turbide from Canada, Commonwealth champion in the outside lane. And that's an excellent time for him, 25.58 for him. So he will get in 747 points, but it is Dorsman, I think, will have the highest points total, 868 for the Dutch swimmer, 27.14. The time from Roger Dorsman. He's been in great form, real multi-eventer, Roger Dorsman. And that's really coming to the fore. He's been the world champion in this event, 50 freestyle. Last couple of occasions, 22 and 23. I'm no surprised to see him close to the top of that points total. Gonna have his work cut out through in that A final though. He's had a 900 point performance from Dimitri Grandjeau in the first heat, but Dorsman confirmed as the winner of that final heat, ahead of Turbide from Canada and Braunschweig from Germany in third. The next event is the women's 100 meters butterfly. Please welcome the swimmers for Heat 1. 5 heats of this women's 100 metres butterfly. 5 heats of the men's as well to complete the programme for this final day of action here in Aberdeen. 3 swimmers in this one. Closest to us is Vera Gsinga Jansa. In the centre lane, Kellyanne Warrington. And furthest away from us as we look at it, Namasaku van der Linden from Namibia. And no entry times for these swimmers in this first heat. So a bit of an unknown quantity, but Kellyanne Warrington looks delighted with that one. No wonder, 110.43. Big points total, 803 points for her. Excellent performance. That might well gain her another swim tonight, you would think. Maybe in the A final with 803 points. I'm sure that's been good enough for A finals in other events, and 110.43 might be good enough. Here comes Van der Linden, the Namibian, the only Namibian here in Aberdeen. A number of events from Saki van der Linden in the S14 classification. The results are confirmed for that first heat, 803 points. Great performance there from Kellyanne Warrington. Jansa in second, van der Linden in third. And now we can move to heat number 2. Sienna Oxby in lane number 1. Swimmer with no entry time, so no surprise to see her go ahead of the others in this second heat. A couple of empty lanes. Sienna Oxby, Caitlin Trevor, Genevieve Hunter, Ida Corcoran, Emma Imrie. A couple of spare lanes, and Isabella Haynes out there on her own. Isabella Haynes, the S9 swimmer, was on the middle podium as the best GB junior yesterday. And she's going along well, right at the top of the pool as we look at it. Now, Sienna Oxby just continuing there. A little bit of difficulty, but hopefully she's okay. With Isabella Haynes coming through to take this second heat. 1:33 her entry time, 1:35, so just outside the entry time this morning. Oxby into the wall. Hopefully she's okay. She looks not too bad. Hanging on the lane ropes there. That's unfortunate for Sienna Oxby. Into the wall. In terms of points, Isabella Haynes looks like she'll have that one. I don't think anyone else can challenge that. And Isabella Haynes looks like she will take that one, 340 points. Results are confirmed. Isabella Haynes takes that one. There were some disqualifications in that one for technical infractions. But Haynes, Imrie and Corker in the top three.
Please welcome our swimmers in Heat 3.
So just going over the turn for this third heat. Full number of lanes here. Well, 0 to 8. Ella Williams, Rebecca Hardy Bishop, Ella Litton Jones, Talia Glenn, Mira Jean Mapp, Amber van der Crook, Evie Lambert, Amber Haycock, and Susie Pellis. Pellis on that medal podium last night in the All Para Series youth events. Amber Haycock as well has been on that podium in terms of youth events. Pellis from Netherlands, going to be the one into the wall, not registering the time there. She was ahead of Amber Haycock. There's the time coming up now, 1:20 for Susie Pellis, 1:21 for Amber Haycock. That could be decisive, I think. Pellis will have the highest number of points, 570. Amber Haycock in second with 527. So it's confirmed, and Evie Lambert is in third there with 483.
Please welcome our swimmers in Heat 4.
No swimmers in 4 and 5, so split the race in half here. And it's two very close races going on in the pool. 4 swimmers in a row at the top, 4 swimmers in a row at the bottom. First to the wall, Spanish swimmer Eva Coronado Teja. S14s, 3 S14s and 1 S10 at the top. Taylor Winnett from USA, second from the top, is the S10. The others are S14s. Brock Whiston going the best of the swimmers in the bottom 4, closest to us. And look out for Brock Whiston's points total here. Maybe I'll be in ahead of the swimmers at the top of the pool here. Ronaldo Tejeja 736, Taylor Winnett 783. Let's see what Brock can do. 749, it was very close, but the American 783 points. Taylor Winnett 111.04. Alright, swim from Brock Whiston looks like it's good enough for second place in terms of points. Taylor Winnett, as it stands, is at the top. So Taylor Winnett does take it, Brock Whiston in second, and Eva Coronado Tejeja in third. So expect big points totals for this final heat. Some big international stars in this one. Georgia Sheffield in 0, Florian Bulcha in 1, Tony Shaw in 2, gold medalist yesterday in 400. Sarai Gascon, multi-Paralympic medaled Spanish athlete in 3. Lisa Kruger goes in lane number 4, World Championship silver medalist from last year. Erika Moshita from Japan in 5. Faye Rogers, European record holder and world champion right here in Aberdeen. She goes in 6. Poppy Maskell going well in 8. And the world champion from Hong Kong, Chan Yu Lam, in the outside lane. We'll have a look at Chan Yu Lam. She comes into the finish. Very good points. Total 104.51. 106.72 for Faye Rogers as well, in the 900 point range for these two. And Bulcha in the 800 point range ahead of Kinoshita. And Chan Yu Lam confirmed as the winner. 946 points, just 1 point ahead of Faye Rogers. That's going to be a cracking contest when they come to the final. Florian Bulcha in 3rd place.
This is the open men's 100-metre butterfly heats. Please welcome in our swimmers.
First heat of the 5 heats. Looks like there are a number of swimmers here without entry times. Mark Trumset and Harry Stewart. Seen them have a good few tussles there in the previous events. Harry Stewart, great breaststroke performance a couple of days ago. Mark Trumset, great backstroke performance. I think Harry Stewart just got the better of Mark in the freestyle. Looks like he's going to get the better of him in the butterfly in this heat. 0.52, 717 points. Gets 684. 2S14 swimmers, Alfie Penfold coming in now. S13 swimmer with visual impairment, 293 for him, 120.99, and Bjorn Iron, 128 for Bjorn. That's a big improvement on his entry time. He was entered in a time of 2:18, so big improvement for the man from Hamilton. But there's the result: Harry Stewart, Mark Trumset, Alfie Penfold, Bjorn Iron. That's the finishing order.
Please welcome our swimmers in Heat 2.
Take number 2 of the 5 heats. Mackenzie O'Reilly, Ashton Platts, William Newton, Liam Hardy, Akash Das, Darren Paredes Flores, Tom Rust, Aidan Stanbrook, Luke Batty and Giorgio Oxby. Again, we kind of diagonal line across the pool in terms of the entry times. Giorgio Oxby and Luke Batty leading them through. In terms of points, keep an eye on Akash Das in lane number 4. There's yellow marked lanes, he's been on good form. Also Luke Batty's been on good form as well. In lane number 8, 5:59 for Luke Batty, 4:51 for Giorgio Oxby. And Akash Das coming in 4:71 for him. So it is Luke Batty who was in that relay team yesterday. Poor GB pulled back a little bit of the deficit they had against Canada, but Canada had far too much of a lead for Luke Batty to make any impression. The Canadians taking that relay. Final swimmer in is Mackenzie O'Reilly. Swimmers at the front of the field, Luke Batty and Giorgio Oxby will be in the top 3 finishers. Like they're just split by Akash Das. Again, continuing to have registered big points totals. The man from Oswestry. Luke Batty confirmed is taking that heat.
Please welcome our swimmers in Heat 3.
So a few internationalists who've had good few days in this third heat. Reid Maxwell, Canadian. US 8 class, Maurice Bettercam next to him in S9. Zach Sturgis goes into Dylan Broom. Off to a good start. Dylan Broom in lane number 3. Philippe Vachon in 4. Ron Brennan in 5. Inigo Lopez Sanz in 6. Emeric Parmentier after the best start of everyone in lane 7. Corey Hare in 8. And Andres Onea in lane number 9. Again, probably the SH you're looking at here. Lane number 6. Inigo Lopez Sanz. We will get the highest points earners. Rowan Brennan coming through very strongly there for 5.87. And Inigo Lopez Sanz, 7.52 for him. Andres Onea finishing well. 6.74 just behind Reid Maxwell, 6.78. So we're looking at the S8s, and the 3 S8s are on the top 3.
Please welcome our swimmers in Heat 4.
Heat number 4, the penultimate heat of the morning, Baz Tacken. S10 swimmer closest to us in lane 0, Ollie Carter next to him, 2 S10s together. Matthew Redfern goes in lane number 2, Nathan Millay in 3, Jacobo Garrido Broom, and we've seen him swim well in the 50 earlier. He goes in lane number 4, Roger Dorsman, most successful athlete here in Aberdeen. This weekend he goes in lane number 5, the top of those 2 yellow marked lanes. Joseph Graves, Owen Garsides and Rio Rogers, the 3S14s, all in a row in 6, 7 and 8. And Jose Maria Alcaraz in the outside lane for Spain. Looks like the Spanish swimmer has been concentrating on butterfly in recent years because of this great Spanish relay team that's emerged. And he's 788 points for Jose Marie. Looks like it's going to be good enough to take that one. Jacobo Garrido Brown next to him. Roger Dorsman. Looks like the result is confirmed. I would have thought the black dirt goggles need to be checked first for that one, but looks like to confirm the result pretty quickly on that one. As it stands, Jose Maria Alcaraz and Jacobo Garrido Brown. 2 Spanish S9s right there at the top with Roger Dorsman. Not his favourite event, the 100 butterfly, not his most successful event, but he has taken silver in the World Championships a couple of years ago, so no slouch by any means, Roger Dorsman.
Please welcome our swimmers for the final heat of the morning, Heat 5.
An S14 dominated final heat. Jack Milne, Adrian Loncar Carrera. Both S14s, Malta Braunschweig. In line 2's an S9 swimmer. Back to the S14s with Louis Lawler, Jude Gunner, Rhys Darby, Cameron Verncoom, Mark Avers. Alec Elliott in lane 8, one line from the top's an S10. William Ellard leading at the minute, he's an S14, so go to play for with the S14s. I think William Ellard is going to be tough to beat in terms of points here as he comes in. He's had a good couple of days, William Ellard. He burst onto the scene of the GB team last year. 818 points, 57.93 for Ellard. Looks like Elliott possibly in second position. Verncoom actually in second position. Cameron Verncoom having a great few days here in Aberdeen. William Ellard confirmed as taking that final heat. Cameron Verncoom in second and Alexander Elliott in third, just ahead of Malta Braunschweig, the German butterfly medalist at the World Championships last year.
10, 9, ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I volunteer just because I love sport.
It's inclusive for everybody. There's things for children, there's things for wheelchair users.
The aquatic centre's only just reopened, so I wanted to be sort of involved in part of that journey.
The volunteers
and get involved in an international sporting event.
they're purely for the athletes' benefit and also to see how the real world works.
I volunteer because I'm doing sport management at Manchester Metropolitan University.
I volunteer at a lot of things because it makes me meet new people.
But every time I come, I have a great time, and I'd encourage anyone to give it a go.
And it's just an amazing experience to do, really.
Feeling that cost of living crunch? Labara are here to help.
All I want is great customer service and network, but for less.
That's why Labara gives you 15 gigabytes of 5G data and unlimited UK minutes and text for just £10 a month. Plus, no contract, change or cancel anytime.
An excellent customer service.
So what's stopping you joining the bill-busting revolution? Labara. More for less.